Hey guys, it's NarutoRasenganD, and this video is mainly focused on video games. So video games that have come out, video games that I don't have, most of them I don't have, videos that will come out, video games that will come out, and video games that I just think are really cool, and I just want to give some thoughts on all of that. Now, most of this, I'm not really like 100% on a whole lot of stuff. Some of you guys have these games, I'm just like, good for you. I don't, so I don't know a whole lot about it. So if I say something that's wrong, and you know that I'm wrong about it, then just correct me, because, you know, you might have the game or whatever, such as, like, Birth by Sleep, which I'm just going to get into right now. Birth by Sleep has come out last week, which is the time I'm supposed to make this video, but I just decided, hey, wait an entire week just to make it, whatever. But Birth by Sleep came out. People have been telling me it's really great. I have to agree that it looks really awesome. The battle system looks great. I've heard some things about the battle system being a little bit bad, like in some parts, and the camera, of course, is a little bit shaky. But otherwise, other than that, story mode I heard is really good. You get to play as, I think it's 3 different characters. I'm not really sure who they are. I think it's Terra, Ventus, and Aqua. Yeah, I got it right, I think. So yeah, you get to play as 3 different story modes. You get to play the entire game. I think it's a certain amount of hours long. It's a pretty long game. So most Final Fantasy related games, by the way. So yeah, it looks pretty good. I'm definitely gonna pick that up this year. After I have to buy Storm 2. Yeah, I have to buy that. So yeah, that's really getting in the way of a lot of games, such as Birth by Sleep. Also, last Tuesday, what came out was Spiderman Shattered Dimensions. And that game looks fucking fantastic. I've been playing Web of Shadows for like the past couple days. That game compared to Shattered Dimensions sucks completely. Web of Shadows, you keep going on these side missions, and it gets really annoying. You have to protect this bus. That's the part I'm on like right now. I just want to get done with this game. I just beat fucking Symbiote Wolverine. I just want to get done that game. But I'm just going to say screw it. Because Shattered Dimensions looks awesome. You can play in 4 different universes, all of which are kind of connected together. You know, it's a stupid little story. You have to play in a storyline. You beat a boss. You get a piece of this. Not really sure what it is, but it's like Mysterio's thing. You have to defeat Mysterio at the end of the game, of course. You get to fight a whole lot of characters, a whole lot of enemies. Of course, you got Sandman, you got Rhino, you got Kraven. You got, I hope there's Venom. Most likely there is Venom, but I haven't seen him yet in anything. And there's possibly the Vulture. Tons of Spider-Man characters, enemies. And the one I really had to talk about, Noir. Noir is the one that people have been saying, it's like totally Spider-Man, but in a way it's like harder. People have been saying the combat system for Noir is kind of hard because Noir, like, that Spider-Man sucks compared to all the other ones in terms of fighting style. But, you know, he's like a ninja. He's like a fucking ninja. Except he doesn't have a whole lot of, you know, strength and inner strength and fucking chop. You know, never mind. I'm not even going to get into that. But, you know, he's like a ninja. He hides in the darkness. He defeats his enemies with stealth. That's really awesome. And I think that's going to be the hardest one for me. Stealth, you know, quick kills. Yeah, that reminds me of like Batman Arkham Asylum for like one part. You hide on the little gargoyles and then you tie a person up and then like, yeah, you just like string them up by their feet and bondage them. Yeah, that's bondage, really disgusting. Yeah, but anyways, the Noir Spider-Man is pretty much like that. That's gonna be a little bit difficult for me. I'm more of like a combat type guy, you know. I'm not really like, you know, hiding in the shadows and tying you up, and that is really sexual. Anyways. Yeah, like all different universes are really, really great. I'd say that right now. In the past week, the PS3 got hacked. PlayStation 3 finally got hacked after what? Is it like 4 or 5 years since the PS3 has been released? Yeah. Nintendo Wii got hacked. Possibly maybe 2 to 1 week after it was fucking released. Wow, that's awesome. So this shows that, you know, maybe the PS3 is a little bit harder to hack, and a little bit more complicated. You know, it doesn't mean it's better or anything. Might be, I don't know. But it's a little bit more complicated. I can understand that. 360 got hacked too, like, really quickly. But, you know, PS3 got hacked. You can play games straight from the system. All you gotta do is, like, download the game onto the system from the disc. It's really awesome. I like that. There's also been a lot of scans, and if you guys want to see that, look, check out my last video, because that's where all my scans are. That's why I had to get that out of the way. I was going to put it at the end of this video, but as you can already see, it's not going to really fit, because all that took like almost 15 minutes right there. So, you know, just check that out. There's a lot of stuff about Dissidia. There's some stuff about the new One Piece Giant Battle. I don't know how to say that, but the One Piece game for the DS. Bleach Eat the Soul 7, the new Naruto game for the Wii. Gotta talk about that real quick. The new Naruto game for the Wii is coming to Japan. Most likely we'll get it a year later. That's what I'm projecting. Unless we get it like the same day. Or, no, like around the same time that they get it. Or maybe even just a couple months later. But it's pretty much just Revolution 4 for America. Yeah, that's all. But, you know, Revolution 4 for America pretty much is going to go up to Naruto vs. Pain so far. By what we've seen, it looks really good. Shows Naruto doing his Rasengan, Rasen Shuriken in the stage mode. Shows a little bit of Sasuke's Kirin. Yeah, the scan looks pretty hot. I don't know much about FPSs, but I do know one thing. Black Ops looks fucking hot as hell. Looks awesome. The online looks way better than MW2. I have to say this. I've been playing MW2 online for the past couple days trying to get to level 70 because I'm not there yet. I got the game like months ago and I never really went that far to just go like to level 70. So I'm going to do that right now. And I have to say the online multiplayer modes are not as great. They're generic, I have to say. Trying to defuse bombs and capture flags, that shit is just generic compared to what Black Ops has. Fucking wager matches, so if you score the top 3, you get a large amount of money. You can buy different things. I think you can buy different costumes or different things to customize your own character and change the way they look. I'm not really sure if you can buy weapons or anything. The new kill streaks look good, especially the one with the RC car. Looks really awesome. That looks so fun, just like driving an RC car and then blow people up. That looks so hot. And I have to say, I'm not really into any shooters or anything like big, but I have to say, Black Ops is going to be way better than MW2. All of you guys should just go ahead and buy that, you know, whenever you can, because that looks really hot. There's also Mega Man Universe, where you can play as either Mega Man, or you can play as many other Capcom favorites, like they just showed you can play as Ryu from Street Fighter. That's going to be fun. Instead of using Mega Man's blaster, you're probably going to use Hadoken. That's going to be really awesome. And there's a couple other characters I'm not really sure about. Don't know much about them, but they're going to be in the game too. Mega Man Universe, there's been a lot of Mega Man games these days. A lot of them. Mega Man 9, Mega Man 10, then you have Mega Man Universe. It's totally better. It's going away from Mega Man 9 and Mega Man 10's 8-bit graphics, going into a whole different thing, you know, 3D. It's the same style, you know, side-scroller, but it looks way better. I really think it's going to be awesome. Playing as different characters, I'm really going to love playing as Ryu. That's going to be really fun. Hopefully, it's not as hard as all the other Mega Man games, because they are really difficult. And I can't get past it. I was really thinking about buying Mega Man 10 too, because Mega Man 10 has like that option where you can choose from the hard shit that people are used to in Mega Man games to like the easy shit that people are not really used to. It's a new thing. You can just play on the easy mode. That sounds like fun, I guess, you know, for a beginner or whatever, because I'm not really into Mega Man games in the first place. It's a great place to start off, by the way. Arkham City. Batman Arkham Asylum 2, pretty much. So that game looks really good. I haven't seen much about it at all. I'm concerned about that. I haven't seen much from Arkham Asylum at all. I've seen maybe one trailer and something in Game Informer. If I can find that right now, it's probably around here somewhere. So it's like a little bit something from Game Informer. Shows you some things you can do in the city. It looks pretty good. I hope that they make this in the game. I don't know. It looks really looks like it's a possibility. You can now have Black Cat as a partner or something. You can either like switch like stories, so you first play as Batman, then you can play as Catwoman. Did I say Catwoman before? Because I don't think I did. You can now have Black Cat, whatever. But yeah, so you can play as Batman, then you can play as Catwoman. That looks really good. Different styles, so if there's like a tight space, Batman can fit into there, Catwoman goes in there, and maybe there's something where you can play in co-op. That's a good addition. I don't know. It seems like a little bit of something that you might not want to have for some parts of the game, but it seems like a really good addition to have co-op with Batman and Catwoman. I was about to say Batgirl, sorry. So yeah, you just have those two together, can co-op. That would be pretty innovative. I think that would be really good. And yeah, like Catwoman is like pretty much all I've really seen from that game so far. It's really new, besides that first trailer that came out like a year ago. Was it a year ago? I think it was like a year ago. Maybe. I think about a year ago. Yeah, a year ago. So yeah, I haven't really seen much about that. But it's totally going to be on my next buy list. Will it be better than Arkham Asylum? By what I've seen from Arkham Asylum, and as everybody's seen this from Arkham Asylum, this game, if it fails, we're going to be really surprised. Arkham Asylum has to be the best comic book superhero video game ever. It brings the total perspective of Batman into the game. It shows how much of a dick he is. And by dick, look that up on the internet, because that's not just a fucking term for the word penis, because that means a fucking police officer, the detective. So you shut the hell up. You know, he's a detective. So yeah, it shows how much of a detective he is. And that really just describes him. That game really described him a whole lot. And that's what made the game shine. I mean, it just brought out the actual Batman and what he does. Like, that's what he does. He's a fucking detective. Then you have Naruto Shippuden Dragon Blade Chronicles for the Wii. I've seen it before. People said the game sucked. I'll probably buy it. But if you want to buy a special edition from Amazon.com for over $100, you can go ahead and do that. You get a free hat, and you get like 5 free figures with that. You go ahead and do that, but for me, I don't feel like spending over $100 for a Naruto game that comes with fucking action figures and a hat. That's not really worth it. Not at all. Not even Storm 2 is worth that shit. No, it's not worth it. No, not at all. And finally, Pokemon Black and White. Oh, God. Oh, God. This is it. I have to talk about this. The Fire Starter. I love Fire Starters. I love the Fire Starters for Pokemon. Every single one of them that's come out so far, I love them. Except the 5th generation Fire Starter. It looks retarded when it's in its 2nd evolution. Oh my God. It looks like a fucking pig on steroids. It looks like a pig mixed with a wrestler. What the fuck is that thing? Oh my God, I'm sorry. I just really had to put that out there. I was going to pick the Fire Starter because I was just like, it's okay, you know. I can't wait to see the next evolution. It just blew my mind and told me to stay the fuck away from it. But otherwise, you know, the other starters, 2nd evolutions, they look pretty damn awesome. Especially the Water type. That's going to change your mind. Because the Water type, its first stage, oh God. No. Just kill that thing right now. And the Grass starter looks beast in both evolutions. Can't wait to see the final evolution. That's going to be really awesome. So that's all I have to say about these video games. They're coming out, have come out, and stuff I really want to talk about. So that's it from me, NarutoRasenganD. Stay gold, and I'll see you guys later.